That would be me.
Look who we're hanging with.
Brian O'Halloran.
Jason David Frank.
Humberto Ramos.
Please do not change channel.
Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hangin With Web Show. Thank you so much for logging on and tuning in. We hope you'll come back over and over again. So just hit subscribe for us. Just right down there. We'll wait. You got to watch that guy right there. He doesn't want to do the button. He never does. Hit subscribe. Click the little bell. Come back over and over again. Fantastic authors, artists, filmmakers, creators of all kinds here on the Hangin With Web Show. We are here right now hanging with actress Surrah Derleth. Surrah, thank you for hanging with us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so we got quite a few projects out there now. We were just checking out earlier. We were checking out the teasers and stuff for Press Leaves coming out. But you have a big premiere coming up.
Yeah.
You do.
Yep.
So Taboo.
Yep. Taboo.
Self-explanatory. Google it, people. You're done. Go away. You know what we're doing now. Okay, Taboo. Tell us about Taboo.
Okay, so Taboo is a movie, we actually shot it like 3 years ago.
Okay.
So, and it's a movie about two college students. One, my character Layla, I'm a Turkish girl, and my love interest, David, he is an Armenian. And if you know about the Armenian genocide, so we fall in love, and then we find out each other's different cultures and like the differences between each other.
Wow.
Yeah, and so it's kind of like an intense love affair and just kind of like dealing with the differences.
A modern day cultural Romeo and Juliet thing happening.
Exactly.
Wow. Just dove into the deep end of the pool there, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so what drew you to this project?
Well, honestly, I love the 1968 version of Romeo and Juliet, which is funny, with Olivia Hussey. And so I just love that film. And when the director called me and was like, I want you to audition. It's like a modern day Romeo and Juliet. I was like, okay. I was like, yes, I'll audition.
Easiest pitch ever.
Yep.
Just tell her what it's about. And she was like, yes. Okay,
exactly.
I'm there. Okay, so this film is premiering in LA, coming up in April.
Yes.
Yeah.
April 23rd.
April 23rd in LA. Where at?
It is in Beverly Hills. It is at I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, like Laney's Music Hall in Beverly Hills. So yeah.
All right. If you guys are out in LA, check that premiere out.
Yes, do it.
You'll see all the cameras and the paparazzi because they're going to be. This is going to be big, huge. So, how long have you been acting?
Well, honestly, I've been acting since I was like 3. I did like a Kraft macaroni.
Her mom's back behind the camera going,
"Oh yeah." Yeah, she's like, "Sure."
Oh yeah.
But yeah, my brother started acting, really liked it, and I also have an older sister, and so they were kind of in it, and so I kind of got dragged into it. But I like stayed. I was like, I love this. This is amazing. So yeah.
What is it that just hooked you and keeps you on set? What is it that?
Just the freedom. Like I love the people. It's very just like, art driven, and so everybody is just so enthusiastic about what they do. Like, if you're in an office job or you're working at Starbucks or wherever, everyone's always like, all right, I can't wait till I do something else.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But on set, everybody's there and they're actually like doing what they love. Whether they're getting paid or not, there's just such like a joy in and on set.
Oh yeah. Now you also just completed another film, The Mad Whale.
Oh yeah.
So a couple good things coming there. One, female prison inmates do Moby Dick.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I read that. I went, what? So, and you're playing a nurse?
Yeah. I just have a really small role in that.
Okay.
It was a USC like grad film.
Okay.
And so James Franco was like teaching his students and was like helping them kind of like produce it and all this stuff. So there was like a few directors on the film.
Wow.
And it was really fun.
Was it?
Yeah, I got to like pull this woman, this older lady, and like pulled her into a bathtub because it was like, based back in the day. So I was like dressed in this funny attire, but like had to like scrub her and like be like, get in the tub. So yeah, it was fun.
She's like mean nurse.
Yeah, no, yeah.
She's the mean, wow, crazy mean nurse lady yanking you into the bathtub. You got to work with James Franco and the students.
Well, I didn't see him on set Saturday. I know, I wanted
that?
to so bad. I was like,
hey.
But I did get to be in like a dressing room with Camila Bell.
Awesome.
So, yeah, so I was like, oh, this is
awesome.
super cool.
It is the most amazing thing about being in the creative arts because in and out of your orbit are all of these people who have been successful in your craft.
Yeah.
And so they just kind of orbit in and out, and you try to be cool. And we spend a lot of our time on the convention floor. So, we're trying to be really cool, like, yeah, this doesn't faze me. What?
Exactly.
It really kind of gets you. So, so okay, let's talk about Taboo a little bit more. Okay? So, it's a multicultural love story, kind of Romeo and Juliet, with a real relevant backdrop, obviously. That's favorite part about being on that set. What was your favorite part of doing this story?
It was my first lead role, actually, in like a feature film, and so that was super exciting. But it was like such a small crew that, and we shot it in 9 days, like boom, like just 9 days of this, like it's like a 2-hour movie now. But it was just the intensity of it. I think was my favorite part. There was a scene where it was a very intense scene, one of the most intense I can't really talk about yet. But so like we're all getting into character, and literally you have one person in the corner going like this, like getting into character, and then you have me like sobbing in the corner with like earphones on. You have another girl like shaking in the corner, and I just remember looking around and being like, this is so cool. I mean, it looks like we're in an insane asylum, but it was just like amazing.
Which for all of our filmmakers out there, our Hangin With Web Show filmmakers know, it's an insane asylum. This is a movie set. This is how you film things. What's next for you?
I actually just got done filming in Athens, Georgia. I filmed a movie called Press Leaves, and it's basically a Black Mirror. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like a Black Mirror-esque type movie. It's also a very intense film.
She doesn't play around. No. She's not doing any of these rom-coms, guys. She's just diving in. She's going to break your heart every time you see her on screen. So plan on it, right?
You'll literally, in my next few projects, you'll just see me crying in most of them. But
wow. We're huge movie history buffs, okay? And this is an old story, way back in the MGM Louis B. Mayer days, okay? They used to love to trot the kids onto set, and they would have them run in the background. They had a group of them called the Dead End Kids, and they were in a bunch of films together. And one of the little kids that was always on set grew up. We all know him from Superman. He was Jackie Cooper, who ended up being Perry White in Christopher Reeve's Superman. But he was a little kid at that time. And whenever they wanted to get an emotional scene, Louis B. Mayer could be heard saying, "All you got to do is pinch him, make Cooper cry, and then we've got a blockbuster film." Okay, so that is Surrah. From now on, when you see Surrah on the poster, they made Surrah cry. It's a hit. Yeah. Okay, so Press Leaves is right now raising money.
Yes.
Out on Indiegogo, we understand that you guys can find Pressed Leaves doing well. You're 2/3 of the way there. Yeah. Okay, the budget is on there. It is an intense film. It's dealing with mental illness and PTSD and some really, really timely issues right now. So go ahead and help an indie filmmaker out. We love to help our indie community. We have the LA premiere of Taboo coming. We're aiming for a Florida premiere. We're trying to get a Melbourne premiere here in the hometown, right? Aiming for May-ish, sometime in May or June, whenever they can. 10th. Hopefully. So look for that, guys. We'll try to keep you updated on our social media so that you can find out, how they made Surrah cry.
Yeah.
Over and over and over. They pinched her. They were poking her behind the scenes. Who's your lead? Who's your co-lead in Taboo?
His name is Jacob.
Okay.
Jacob Waldron.
Jacob Waldron.
Yeah.
Okay. We want them all to. We want these folks on the internet to go looking you guys up. IMDb you guys, right?
True. Yeah, look him up. Yeah,
That's right.
and he's like a theater buff, so he's he lives in New York City actually.
Awesome.
So yeah, he actually got flown to film the movie in Melbourne, and I got flown from LA to film the movie.
I was going to say because they had to fly her home.
Yeah, exactly.
It was awful
so
for her.
great.
She was like, "Oh, look, I just got out of there." Yeah, so you transplanted. You've gone to LA. Mm-hmm. You're living the dream.
Yeah.
Which means, McDonald's. You could find her at the front counter. No, she's working. She's working on set. What is your dream role? What up the road? If you just had to pick something that was out there and say, I want to do that.
I don't know if it's well, honestly, ironically enough, we keep talking about insane asylums, but I really want to be in a movie where I'm kind of crazy in it. I don't know why, I just love that.
It's like the next Summer Glau here. She's gonna go just batshit crazy.
Yeah, no, I really want that.
Really, that's kind of why.
Just because it's so opposite of me, and that's what the beauty of acting is. You get to be so many different people.
Come as you aren't, Day.
Exactly.
See?
Yeah, I really feel like I am a joyful person. I'm just happy all the time. So it's cool that I get to break into these roles, and hopefully a crazy role, to where I can
Hollywood, she's looking for a crazy
intense.
role.
Yeah.
This is your next.
Yeah, I want
to
go there.
Nest, right here, right? Wow, our time is kind of flying by here. So we want to remind everybody to check out Taboo. Mm-hmm. It is premiering in LA this month in April, and then we're hoping for Melbourne in May. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. But after that, when they start hitting distribution, we're going to let you guys know where you could find Surrah Derleth and her many films. Mm-hmm. Little parts, big parts, doesn't matter. No small parts. Yep. No small parts. Look how happy she is. Look how she's so happy to be in this business.
I am.
It's good. It's just going to break your heart when you see them make her cry over and over and over again. We're going to wrap things up. As we do, we want to say thank you to our partners and our friends at Something Unique Magazine, Famous Faces and Funnies, Krypton Radio, Off the Chain Radio with Yvonne Mason, Space Coast Comics, Asylum Convention Entertainment Services. These are the folks that help share these videos and our creative artists all over the World Wide Web. We couldn't be more grateful for them. We want you guys to subscribe, okay? We want you to subscribe, hit the little bell, get notified when there are new interviews on the show, so you can come back and find out what creative artists are doing all around the country, all around. It's the internet, all over the world.
Yep.
As far as you know, I'm telling the truth. That could be true. Remember, everybody, subscribe, log on, tune in, see who we're hanging with next.
I think she saw me.
We are two different people. It'll never work.
This is crazy.
Why?
1.5 million people were killed, and the Turks won't even admit it happened. I mean, it's not right.
Turks cut off your father's head.
You're going to be with this army just to spite your mother alive? Is that it, huh?
Army, listen to me for a minute. Meet her. Then decide. Give me a break. You guys make heroes out of guys who kill Armenians in their sleep.
He's a bad influence on Layla.
Layla, you know David holds nothing against you, right?
But you cannot trust him. He's not like us.
He's a non-believer.
He's an infidel. Trust me.
You better come now.
They just walk around, killing, murdering.
This is all lies!
Look,
She left my father for that man and then...
back off!
Allah punished her.
Hey! Mehmet!
Mehmet, what are you doing?
Oh, you betrayed my trust!
Drop it! Come here! Army, no!
She died!
Wow.